This program contains scenes of nonsensical garbage and coarse language and is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why, hello, my little trash bags. Welcome back to my recommendations of what I think you should pick up during the Sephora sale. Now, first and foremost, don't put yourself into debt. Not a lot of people say it, but people should remind you that you shouldn't put yourself into debt because of assholes like me and other influencers that you watch that are like, oh my God, you should buy this. No, if you don't have the money, don't shop the fucking sale. Like, just right off the bat. Do not put yourself into debt for makeup. That's stupid. Don't be stupid, stupid. All right, number one. Number two, there are so many sales that happen during the year. And to be honest, the sale is only really worth it if you are a Rouge member. And still then, not so much. So pay attention to other brands, especially if you buy from them directly. They can have savings up to 30, if not 40%. For example, Fenty had a great sale. Tarte has a sale, Ole Henriksen has a sale, and you can actually do better than you would during this sale. So first and foremost. But if you're like, yeah, shut up. Okay, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Here are the important facts about this sale. From April 4th to April 14th, Rouge members can have 20% off. VIB members can have 15% off during April 8th through April 14th. And then Insider, you can get 10% off during April 8th to April 14th. And keep in mind, regardless of whatever your status is, you can get 30% off the Sephora collection stuff from April 4th to April 18th. So again, doesn't matter what your status is. If you want to purchase something directly from Sephora collection, you can get the most savings. And last but not least, make sure you use the code SAVEMORE to guarantee those savings. Otherwise, it's nothing. Otherwise, you're paying full price. The other thing too, I want to know, if you do have Rouge rewards, you cannot combine them. So just a heads up there, learn that the hard way. But sometimes Rouge rewards kind of work out better in my opinion than the 20%, but whatever. Anyway, you know your finances, you do you, boo. That said, without further ado, here are 30 products that I think are worth checking out during the sale. And I want to start off with skincare first. I love this stuff. This is from Summer Fridays. This is the Jet Lag Soothing Hydration Mist. This is so good. This is my second bottle of it. And I plan on buying another one because Summer Fridays never really has anything more than 20%. So it's like, this is the best that I'm going to do. But anyway, what I love about this is that this is the first step in my skincare prep. It keeps my skin nice and hydrated. I feel comfortable. I feel glowy. I feel wonderful. And I used to love Caudalie spray until I found this one. This one is just so much better. And I like the mister of it. It's so nice and refreshing on the skin. And I find that putting this on first and then layering my 57,000 skincare step routine, it just makes everything so good. So yes, highly recommend checking this out if you're just looking for a nice, refreshing experience where you want to feel like you're at a bougie spa without actually paying the bougie spa price tag. The next one is from Ole Henriksen. Actually, these are two things from Ole Henriksen. You'll also note that all of these products are new. I have done this video several thousand times over, and I'll link down all the past videos. Feel free to watch those. I hate repeating myself. I truly do. Now, there are going to be a couple things in the list that I am repeating myself because they're just that damn good. But for the most part, I hate repeating myself. So if you were curious to see what my other recommendations were in the past, which I still feel so strongly about, definitely go check out those. But with that said, these two new products, bitch, they're so good. Starting off with the Strawberry Lemonade Smoothing Scrub. I love the original. I love it so much. It's probably one of my favorite scrubs of all time. So when I saw that they were releasing a strawberry version, I was like, I'm sorry, a strawberry lemonade version. I was like, oh, I gotta have it. And you know what? This doesn't disappoint. It smells so good. I would say that's probably the biggest difference between this and the lemonade one. This one smells a whole lot better. And the lemonade one smells really, really good. But this one, that added little bit of strawberry, it's not like that fake shitty strawberry either. It just smells delicious. Dare I say, I want to eat it? And that's a problem. So we can't eat our skincare. But this is really great. If you're looking for a nice scrub that will just take your impurities and bullshit and just sins away, really, then I say go get this one. But keep in mind, only use this 3 times a week. If you use it more than that, you're not gonna have skin. But it's okay though. It's okay though, because I feel like the 3 times that I get to use it, it really does keep like the dry bits and grossness away. Like my skin looks good. And that's all thanks to you, Bubby. I love you. Now, if you're looking for a really nice, thick moisturizer, dare I say an overnight mask, Après Ski. So this one came out, I wanna say in January, and I've been using it since January. Bitch, it's so good. I actually just bought a backup one during the Ole Henriksen sale because I got it for 30% off and I was like, yes, bitch. But if that sale is done, The best you could do is 20%. But anyway, this is so good. It's so thick. I love layering it on my face, going to sleep. I sleep like a vampire. I wake up, my skin is so hydrated, so juicy, so just, I look like a succulent chicken. Like uncooked chicken, but I look so succulent. I love this stuff because it's so thick and it's so hydrating, but it's also not heavy or greasy. It just feels so good. Like it feels like water for my skin essentially. I cannot recommend this enough. If you have dry, dehydrated, shitty, garbage skin like myself, you're gonna love this. It's just so comfortable. I swear, I feel like they cannot do any wrong in my eyes. They really can't. Prove me wrong. I love them. I love them. And of course, the last skincare item, which is technically a lip care item, but whatever, we're gonna throw it in here. Yeah, whatever. It's skin, right? Whatever, lips and skin, all the same. So this is my repeat, all right? This is actually one of 2 potential repeats. If you know, you know. I cannot shut the fuck up about this. This is the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. It doesn't matter what shade. I don't care. Get whatever shade. If you want to get the regular one, even the glimmer one. You know, I was kind of like lukewarm about the glimmer one in the beginning because I was like, well, it's good, but like, yeah, like I really like the original. No, it doesn't really matter anymore. I love both of them. I think they're both really great. Dare I say, I think the original formula is a scotch better, but if you did get the glimmer one, you're not gonna be disappointed because the glitter, it's very, very comfortable. You don't feel it, and your lips look shining and beautiful and lovely. But this stuff though, it has replaced any sort of chapstick in this house. I used to be a very big fan of Treat Beauty, and I love Treat Beauty, but now I can't even use it. And I have like 15 of those in backup. I don't even use them. Anytime I'm in a Sephora or an Ulta, or anytime I actually make an order where this is available, I'll just throw one of these in the cart because that's how much I go through them. I love these. Personally, my favorite is the Strawberry Sorbet. It's so good. It's so fucking good. If you want something where it is sticky, I'll say that, it is sticky, but you get so much hydration, so much longevity, and you don't feel like you have to touch it up, but it is sticky. So if you don't like something that's sticky, like I get it, skip. But if you don't mind that, just know that you're gonna have the most like nourishing, hydrating lip thing that you technically really don't need to reapply. I'm just a monster and a very dry bitch at that. And so I'm constantly reapplying stuff. I don't really need to. I'm obsessed with it though. But in any case, this is so good. All Henriksen all the way. Like, I cannot say enough good things about this brand. But anyway, that is all my skincare recommendations. So moving on to makeup, the first thing I want to talk about is the Milk Hydro Grip Gel Tint. This is so good. This is really, really good. I love it because it's comfortable. You have really great longevity. This works really, really well in the heat. And I love that it's like a nice medium coverage. So I just use this with like a little bit of a high coverage concealer, some, I was about to say some green tint. Color correcting, getting rid of all that redness. The mixture of those 3 products and this is just so perfect. I kind of just can't get over how good this is. So I have it in the shade 1. It's the perfect match for me. Milk makeup usually makes things that are just either way too dark for me or they will break me out immediately. I'm so happy to say that I did not experience any sort of breakouts or anything like that. It's just absolute perfection, and again, something that lasts really, really well in the heat. So if you're looking for a nice light to medium coverage, and again, emphasis on the fact that it is buildable to medium, and you get really, really great longevity, kind of look no further, check this out. Just go swatch this stuff. I think it should be available in stores. If you can, go swatch it because, like I said, I am number 1. It's a great shade for me, but when it goes past that, I don't know if it gets really dicey or whatever. But shade 1 on my uncooked chicken ass, it works really, really well. So we love her. And then the other product I want to talk about is the Minimalistic from Merit. I really, really like these. And I like them because they are really good, quick, easy products that I could just literally just paint the shit out of my face, blend it out with my fingers, and then bam, I'm done. And considering I live in a bog state and it's just getting hotter and hotter and hotter, I'm looking for things that are just going to be quick and easy, and Merit is just one of those sticks that is just quick and easy. And I usually wear it a lot of the times when I go to theme parks. I usually pair this with a little bit of the kind of super goop, a little bit of a color corrector, and again, a high coverage concealer, and it's just perfect. I also like bringing this with me too, because if I need to make touch-ups or anything on the go, I can do that. Like, this is a really great little useful multi-use tool. The only thing I will say is that for a concealer, I think it's totally fine, but it's personal preference. I like to shine like a beacon of hope, and this one doesn't provide me that kind of brightening moment. So if I just want to have like, you know, just like a nice color that's not having any sort of like brightening emphasis, this is perfect. So when I need to do like my errands, for example, and I need something to look quick so I don't look like a red-faced scary monster. Merit is usually like my go-to. So I would say those two are perfect. Go check them out. If not, who cares? None of this matters. None of this fucking matters. Anyway, moving on. Okay, remember that time I said, oh yeah, I don't like to repeat myself except for two things. Tarte. I said it the last time we talked about Sephora sales, and I will probably say it until they stop making this. And if they ever stop making this powder, there will be hell to pay. But the creaseless powder, bitch, if you want a good mother powder that will just blend and buff and blur and brighten and just, I don't know, basically this is the coming of Jesus. Like, this is so good. It's better than sliced bread. I cannot say enough good things about this particular powder. I have it in two shades. I love lavender for under my eyes or anytime where I need to kind of clean some stuff up or brighten. And I usually set my face with the pink powder. They're both good. They're so good. And again, I know I don't like to repeat myself, but between this and the Ole Henriksen, I'll die on that hill. Like, they're both so perfect. They're so perfect. Now, I am a very, very big fan of the Becca under eye powder that just doesn't exist anymore. And I do have a couple of backups. I found them. And so my body can feel at ease. But when I thought I didn't have them anymore, I was happy that the lavender powder came out for Tarte because I feel like it's pretty comparable. Again, if you love a brightening under eye moment like myself, the lavender powder is your bitch. It's your bitch. It's so good. So yes, highly recommend those. And then I have like two face palettes before I tell you about 15 blushes that I'm going to recommend. The first one is from Makeup Forever. And I actually picked this up during the last sale on a whim, and it's good. It's good. This is the HD Skin Blush and Glow palette. This is so cool. So you have basically on one side you have a bunch of blushes, on the other side you have a bunch of highlighters, cream formula. I like this for two reasons. One, it is so quick and easy to use. Like, it's kind of foolproof. So if you feel like you're going to be intimidated by it, don't be. Like, it's actually very, very user friendly. And the other thing that I love about this is that I can kind of mix and match and then kind of create my own custom color, which there's kind of two sides to that coin, because while yes, it's beautiful, also kind of sucks if you cannot replicate that. So just kind of a heads up there, because that has happened to me where I was like, how the f did I create that? So that's more of a me thing. Like, I need to pay attention a little bit more when I'm creating magic on my skin. But for the most part though, that problem is kind of few and far between. So thank you for that, Makeup Forever. But I love this though. Now, I've had this palette, not this particular palette, but they released ones, I want to say, I don't know, maybe like a couple years ago or whatever. I hated them. I thought they were so stupid. And I was like, what is the point of them? Whatever. I'm so glad that I took a chance during the sale. And that's kind of the other thing that I love about during these sales is that you kind of take a chance on things that you normally wouldn't take a chance on. And I'm glad that I did, because I believe at the time when I picked this up, was it 20% off? Plus it had an additional sale, which that's the other thing you should note too during the Sephora sale. When something is on the sale page, you can actually get a deeper discount, but also don't be fooled, because usually the shit that's on the sale page, 90% of it is garbage that they're trying to get rid of. But they do have that sweet 10%, and this is like that sweet 10%. That's actually a product that is really should have no business being on there, but I guess they're just having it, but it's on there because this is so expensive. So moral of the story is, this is good. So if you're just looking for a nice cream blush highlighter option that has really good longevity, just absolutely perfect. This is so good. Again, just remember, be careful. You might not be able to replicate it every time. So just, you know, pay attention when you are combining colors. Now the other palette, and I love this palette and I can't wait to travel again because I'm going to be using this all the time. This one's so good. I love NARS. I have a soft spot for them. Those little cheeky bastards. I really do. Yeah, they're kind of cringe and gross with their orgasm and all their other sexual shit. It's kind of like they're bragging that they fuck all the time when we all know that they don't. But who cares though, because NARS makes some really amazing products. This is the Hot Escape Cheek Palette. This is number 1. I did a video on it if you were curious. And it's also kind of what I have on my face for the most part. Definitely the highlighters and the bronzer. I did use a little bit of different blush, which I'll talk about in a second. But what I like about this palette is that I can utilize every shade. And usually with NARS, that is not a thing. It's just not a thing. Half the palette I'll be able to use and the other half I have to throw out because it's either too dark or just looks really fucking off-putting on my skin. But the bronzer is great. The bronzer is Laguna 01. It's definitely on the warmer side, but I'm not mad at it. I love the pink blush. I love the highlighter. Like, honestly, everything about this palette is just so good. And it comes in this really cute, snazzy little case, which I gotta give it to NARS. They really know how to make like upscale, adorable packaging. I feel like I have money when in reality, we all know I don't. So I love this. And I kinda want to check out the next palette up. I want to see if it's available in stores because I want to swatch it. And I'm kind of hoping that it's going to work for me, but I don't think it will. I just want it to because I love the colors of all these little face palettes. I think they're so adorable. And I'm a stupid bitch and it just makes me want it even more. But anyway, if you're looking for a really nice face palette that's all powder, has really great longevity, and just really beautiful formula, look at NARS. NARS is gonna be your bitch. Actually, before I go on to blush, because like I said, I have like 15 blush recommendations, let's talk about some contour and some bronzer. And I got 3 recommendations for you, and they all happen to be cream. The first one is the Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Gentle. This is their liquid contour. This is great. This is perfect. This is everything. This is amazing. I really don't have a bad thing to say about the formula. Again, it has really great longevity. It has a very, very beautiful, dare I say, like neutralish, coolish kind of a shade that doesn't pull dead on me. Love that. A little bit goes a long way with this product, so kind of keep that in mind. But when I tell you everything just looks so snatched and adorable and delicious, and I just love that I get so much longevity out of it. Considering, again, I live in a very disgusting bog state and I often look like a melted candle if I don't wear the right things. This one never fails me. So the Rare Beauty, believe the hype, it's so good. If you're looking for a fancier like contour stick that is definitely a little bit more cool, in my opinion, is the Dior one. This is one that I picked up last year, and let me tell you, it is great. I think out of all 3 products, I'd probably say the Dior one is the best one, but it's only because I've had it the longest. I feel like Rare Beauty could definitely take the crown at a certain point, but Dior, bitch, oh, if you want like a fancy contour stick that's just so good, makes you look sculpted and chiseled, you could chisel out your 25 chins like I do. You're just gonna look so great. But again, love the longevity of this product, and a little bit goes a long way, so love her. And I would dare I say the best option if you're looking for something really, really more cool, because as you can see, the Rare Beauty definitely leans a little bit more warm compared to it. But listen, they're both really, really good. Now, the other product that kind of surprised me is the Ilia, the Sunshift Cream Bronzer. This is definitely the warmest and also a bronzer compared to the other 2 that are more of a contour. So let me show you. She is a warm bitch. But let me tell you though, I don't really love warm bronzers or warm contours or anything like that because I often feel like it makes me look orange and yellow. This is perfect. And I'm actually kind of surprised how much I find myself gravitating towards this product. If I want to have like a little warmth to the skin without it looking like I have fell into a Cheeto bag, this is kind of the most perfect shade for me. It just gives me that instant vacation glow without the melanoma, and I love that. So I highly recommend checking out these 3. Again, I think Dior is my favorite, but honestly, you can't go wrong with any one of them. They're utter perfection. Okay, so I have a lot of blush recommendations, but the first one I'm gonna do is cream ones. Then I'll let you know all the powder ones. But the first one is from Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Niacinamide Dewy Flush. This is perfect. So I have it in the shade What Are You? Watermelon Flush, and I plan on picking up the other shade, which is I think like a berry one. But this one's it's so pretty. She's so dainty. I love this. I honestly, I really do like the little Glow Recipe line. Although I will say that, you know, the Rosy Glow is okay, but it's no match to my Sun Glow. Like the Sun Glow is so good. So when I heard that they were coming out with blushes, I was like, oh my God, I need to try these. They don't disappoint. It's just a beautiful like light wash of color. It kind of reminds me of Chantecaille in a way, but in more of like a cream liquid formula. So if you really love that kind of barely there, like pinch of a cheek, wood nymph, like if you like that kind of a look, like this one is kind of really, really perfect. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so effortless. I would say probably out of all the cream formula, there's only 2 cream products here. That one kind of gives you the more effortless glow. This is fantastic. So yeah, I plan on picking up the berry one if that is in stock. So yay. Now the other one is from Natasha Denona. This is the High Blush. And this one technically is a blush and a highlighter. So I have it in the shade, I think it's Sweet Cheeks, right? Are you Sweet Cheeks? I think you're Sweet Cheeks. This one's so pretty. I'm a huge fan of this formula. It lasts, again, really, really well in the humidity. I think paired, they look absolutely stunning together. What I like about the highlighter is that it feels more natural. So yeah, you can get like that alien slut glow, but it's definitely more of a natural alien slut glow, and I love that. But again, really great longevity. And I plan on maybe picking up another one of these. Honestly, there's so many blushes that I want to try. It's so bad. I have such a blush problem. It's terrible. I just love blush, which is so funny because it's something that I thought I would never ever really like. It wouldn't be like my favorite thing, but I'm just finding myself like loving more blush as time goes on. And anytime there's a blush release, I get excited. Like my makeup dick gets hard for it. And I kind of want to get another one of these, but I think that there might be other products that I want to try more than this one. But that said, if you're looking to try like a nice like cream duo where again, great longevity, it just looks really beautiful on the skin. You can also build it up. Then this one is like a really nice product to try. So yes, we love all of that. Let me show you all of the delicious powder blushes that I would love to basically just talk about forever and ever and ever. I'm gonna start with my favorite ones. The YSL blushes, the Make Me Blush is so good. If you're gonna get anything during this sale, make sure you get one of these blushes. It doesn't matter what shade you get. It doesn't matter what formula you get. They're all so good. But my favorite one is the number 44. I think it's like nude something or other. This is such a beautiful like berry color, and it has a really beautiful luminosity to it where it looks like it kind of has that built-in highlighter effect, but it doesn't have any of the craft like glitter bukkake that you're just gonna have to worry about like sitting into your cracks and crevices throughout your day. Like this is utter perfection. It's, I don't know, it's like they crushed a bunch of pearl and they snorted it into the blush formula, but it's so good. I love a blush that kind of has that built-in highlighter effect, but oftentimes it usually looks like a glitter bomb went off. No, this is just perfect. I swear, I think they just crushed up a bunch of pearl, snorted it into the blush, and that's why it looks like this. This is so good. Now they do have a matte formula, and then this one is the number 87, which is a little bit of what I have on my face today. Actually this with a mixture of something else, which I will talk about in a moment. But this is a very beautiful cool tone pink, which again, sorry, these swatches are kind of trash, but this is so good. Again, get either formula. I would say the Sheen one has a little bit more of excitement to it, but if you are in the mood for just like a normal like matte formula, oh bitch, this one glides on so effortlessly, so easily. It builds up. It doesn't make you look like a garish clown. You just look perfect. Like it's so good. It's so good. So during the sale, I plan on picking up a lot of them. I know that they actually just released a new shade and my dick's excited. So I cannot wait to get that one. But there's just something about this formula that I just find myself gravitating towards every time. It's kind of on the level of like RMS Beauty for me. Like that has been something that like I cannot stop picking up. I cannot stop touching. YSL is checking all the boxes for me. It always looks good. I always get the most compliments when I wear this blush. It's just so perfect. And if I didn't have like a warm eye look, I definitely would have used the number 44 for sure. So yeah, I think the packaging is beautiful, and I am a packaging literally, I can be easily bought into anything if the packaging is good. And the packaging on this does not disappoint. It's up there with NARS for me. Like it's just so perfect. It's so good. So yes, YSL all the way. I would say that is probably like your more high-end blush if you're looking to splurge a little bit. But when I tell you she is worth every penny, she really is. Now the other blush that I love, and it's actually a combination of the YSL and this, it is Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty came out with the suede powder blush, and so I have it in the shade Bacon Cakes. I have a little bit of that on there, so I have a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and that's how I kind of made my blush, and I feel like it's kind of perfect with the eyeshadow palette that I'm wearing today, which I'll talk about in a second. But this formula, bitch. So like I mentioned, Fenty had a better deal, and I wound up cleaning up. I told you, I'm obsessed with blush. I cannot help it. So I went a little crazy, and I thought to myself, well, the world's ending, and I've been a good little lamb. So what could I do? I could buy some blush. So I wound up actually picking up more of these little suede blushes. If you are looking for something that is just so easy, effortless, great longevity, just blends out like a dream, then you're going to want to get this product. It's so nice. There are two different formulas. So you have like the normal like suede like matte style, and then you have a little bit of like a shimmer to it. So for example, I have it in the shade Drama Class, which is a great great, great lavender blush. Oh, it's so pretty. Kind of very similarly to the YSL, it just has that very beautiful glow. I would say that this one is maybe a scotch lighter in terms of the glow, but she's perfect though. So what I like to do is actually take that shade. I take a little bit of Petal Poppin'. I usually like kind of combining these two shades when I'm using that Drama Class shade, because sometimes the Drama Class one could kind of look like somebody punched me in the face a little bit. Don't love that, but when I do mix it with a little bit of the Petal Poppin', it just looks perfect. I don't know what it is on fair skin, but fucking lavender blush is just so pretty. And I'm a sucker for lavender blush. So I love that I can kind of combine them to make just a perfect shade for me. But what I love about this formula, again, super easy to use, very, very smooth, and just utter perfection. Like, I don't know, like if you're gonna get any of the blushes that I recommend today and you didn't want to spend like the YSL price tag, which again, I don't blame you, I would say Fenty is gonna be your bitch. Like, these are so good. And I feel like even at their normal price point, it's fine, it's beautiful, it's well worth the money. Oh, I can't wait to use this one. It's like such a bubblegum pink. Damn, bitch. Do I need any more blush? Absolutely the fuck not. Actually, don't even answer that, okay? I love blush, I just really do. Actually, hold on, let's see this one, Just a Crush, because I literally got these the other day. Ooh, oh, that's beautiful. Okay, all right. I feel like I haven't found like a bad shade, but if you wanted only one shade, I like highly recommend the Bacon Cakes one. It's so good. It's like, I don't even know, it's like a nice nude blush. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, love Fenty, love her. Cannot say enough good things about her. The last time I went into a Sephora, I wanted to check out the Tower 28 blushes, and let me tell you something, they really do not disappoint. So I wound up only picking up one shade. I kind of wanted to try it before the Sephora sale, and this shade, the Long Beach Iced Tea, bitch, it is one of the prettiest, like warm tone blushes that just looks so good. And I feel like this pairs so well with the kind of Pat McGrath palette. I need to stop swatching shit on my hand because everything's like looking really bad because the makeup wipe is not being kind to my hand. But when I tell you, this shade though is so pretty on fair skin. It's so good. If you happen to have like a Tower 28 little kiosk or whatever end cap thing in a Sephora, definitely go swatch the blushes. They're very, very soft, very easy to use. They kind of, in a way, remind me of Chantecaille, which I feel like is kind of the benchmark of like really fancy, like soft watercolor type blushes. It definitely kind of reminds me of that brand, except at a completely different price point, a more affordable, a more attractive price point than like say $40 for a blush. Tower 28 is really, really good. So during the sale, I plan on picking up like one or two more shades because I really, really do like the formula. Again, all of these, I'm gonna stop saying this because I feel like I'm repeating myself, but like the reason why I'm recommending any of these blushes is because they have impeccable longevity and they just look really, really beautiful on the skin. And they're buildable and they're lovely and they're easy to blend and it doesn't create any sort of just bullshit. Like they're all just so perfect. But I'm gonna try to highlight the specific shades that I think are worth checking out. And the Long Beach Iced Tea is really good if you have fair ass shitty skin like myself. So yes, I don't know why I say shitty, but it's not shitty. It's just, you know, unbleached asshole. Like, actually, I think we should start retiring Uncooked Chicken and just calling ourselves Unbleached Asshole. No, actually, wait, no, Bleached Asshole. Like, anyway, Tower 28, we love you. So I can't wait to pick up at least one or two more shades in this formula. It's so good. Now, the other blushes I have, something that I actually didn't think was gonna be like anything amazing, but it turned out to be really, really good. So Urban Decay have these really beautiful face bond blushes, and I have them in two shades. I have it in Back Talk as well as Fleshed Out. Perfect. They're just perfect. So the Back Talk is more of like a rosy kind of a mauve berry kind of a color, I guess. I don't know. Everything on the back of my hand, again, just looks red and bean, so don't love that. And then of course the Fleshed Out is more of like a peachy tone. They're both so beautiful. I really, really love what Urban Decay has been putting out. Granted, not a huge fan of the Face Bond highlighter debacle. That shit burned my asshole and my eyes and I hated it. Don't love that. And then the actual foundation, I think I recommended it in the past and I was kind of like, oh, okay, like it wasn't bad. Definitely something that you should get on sale, but then the last few times that I've used it, it definitely dried me out, so I don't recommend that. But I do recommend all of these little guys though. Like the blushes are so perfect and they're so beautiful. And I really do like the packaging. You think it's kind of cheap, but actually it has like a nice weight to it. Definitely making it different from drugstore packaging. Because I think when I first saw these, I was like, oh, these feel very drugstore. But they actually feel more luxe than that. But if you're looking for a really nice, beautiful formula that just glides on effortlessly with ease and all that good stuff, then I would say Urban Decay is definitely one worth checking out. And then of course we have the Super Suede Radiant Blush in the shade Mia. This is like a really beautiful baked formula from the brand Say. This is nice. I think out of all of the blushes that I would recommend, this is probably be more towards the bottom of the list. I think it's a really good formula, but I kind of prefer, like, I'll say it, I prefer Laura Geller kind of over this one. Although I think this one's really, really good. I don't really have anything like super fucking negative to say about it, but like it's just a fine blush formula. I don't know. I just think Laura Geller is better when it comes to this kind of baked type of formula. But if you were interested in wanting to get a baked blush, the Say one is going to be on sale and definitely worth exploring by all means. But I think if you are very particular in your baked blushes, I feel like Laura Geller definitely has made a mark, which is so funny to say because I feel like for the longest time I was like, oh, Laura Geller, f her. And now I'm like, I love you. I don't know. Listen, sometimes when you're young, you're stupid and you don't know any better. And now I'm starting to see the light. So thank you, Laura Geller. But if you want something similar, but just not as good in my opinion, Say blushes, good. Yay. Okay, now I think that's all the blush I have, right? Boop, yes, okay. Now let's move on to some highlighter. I have 3 different highlighters for you. I'll go with the 2 liquid ones first. Armani, yes, the Armani Luminous Silk, they're good. So I love the shade 1. I don't know why I'm swatching it on my hand. It's not like you could see it because it's so just red. It's raw dog red. Like I can't right now. This white pearly one is perfection. She's fancy. She's everything. And then of course I have it in the other shade that I've been really enjoying, which is like the shade 3. It's kind of more of like a champagne-y color. Definitely you kind of have to be careful when you're wearing the 3rd shade. Kind of look a little funny with some blushes. So just got to be more mindful when you're like pairing that if you choose to get the Armani one. But the number 1 I would say is probably my favorite. The reason why I like them is 1, there's no real glitter bukkake. It's seamless. It looks, dare I say, natural for an alien slut glow. It's buildable, really great longevity, and it just, I don't know, it's perfect. Like I really do like some of the Armani stuff. Like I really do love their powder blushes. I've never tried any of their liquid blushes. I don't think I have. Do they even have liquid blushes? Maybe they do, and they probably do. But their powder blushes I've always enjoyed. I do like their foundation and the concealer. There's a reason why everyone kind of talks about Luminous Silk, and it's still an oldie but a goodie. But yeah, these highlighters are really, really nice. So if you're looking for kind of like a bougie moment, I would say this one's pretty good. But if you want a really alien slut moment, ColourPop is really the way to go, but ColourPop is not available in Sephora, so you know. All right, the other one that's really good is Ciel. And this brand, I feel like nobody really talks about. They're kind of slept on a little bit, and they are utter perfection. And I gotta see if I can, so here she is right over here. I have it in the shade Piper, no, whatever. If you know, you know. So the shade Piper is really, really nice. It's kind of like champagne-y, but also kind of like a rose gold. I don't know, it's like a weird shade, but it always looks so beautiful. I kind of want to see if the other 2 shades, I think there's 3 shades altogether. I got to see if the other one works for me. There's one that's definitely going to be too deep, and that's fine. There's another one though that I feel like could kind of be 50-50. I want them to come out with more shades. I think this is really pretty. Plus it has SPF 50 in it, which I don't think out of any of the highlighters I own, none of them have SPF in it. So I'm like, ooh, I love that. Protecting my ass from the harmful UV rays. Now granted, it's probably more effective if I just douse my face with this, I'm sure, but it's kind of nice so that this area is protected for the for the most part. But I like it though because, again, no real glitter bukkake. It just looks so beautiful, so seamless. It just makes you look like a wet, glassy, I was about to say, but alien slut. Both words I feel are true. Anyway, this is really, really good. We love her. So moving on to my other highlighter recommendation, which is actually a powder recommendation. I know, surprise, surprise. It's actually what I have on my face today mixed with a little bit of the NARS palette, and it's this one. This does not disappoint. This is from Dior. This is the Forever Glow Luminizer. I have it in the shade Blue Strobe. Now, Dior came out with a bunch of highlighters yonders ago, and I just thought they were kind of weak, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I just didn't think they were anything special. This though is so good, and I plan on picking up, I think, the rose gold-ish one. That one swatched in stores, like, ugh, I'm hard just thinking about it. Like, it's just so pretty. But this one is just so, it's actually kind of wild because Dior is a very high-end brand, right? Like, wow, 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 who cares? And they kind of came out with this really just beautiful blue tone highlighter that is just so blinding and just so gorgeous, and it just has such a cool tone to it that I feel like a celestial fancy alien slut from a distant planet. I'm there to fuck the leader, and it's so good and I love it so much. Now, there is a little bit of glitter bukkake in there, but the glitter is very, very fine, so I don't feel like it's kind of like really super noticeable, or it doesn't really fly around my face. It kind of stays contained, and it's just so just fancy. Like, I just love the packaging. I love this super little squishy silver futuristic disc. I just think that everything about it is just so lovely. And it makes me sad that the jumbo bronzer, I love that packaging, like the little brown compact. Oh my God, so good. But I'm not gonna get it because it looks so warm and off-putting. It looks like someone beat the shit out of me with a Cheeto stick. Like, and I can't wear it. But the highlighters though, the highlighters I can get behind, and this one just does not disappoint. So if you're looking for a nice, beautiful alien slut moment that has a little blue tinge to it, it's fun and it's different, because I feel like Dior doesn't really do that so much. They more stay to like core colors, or like, you know, kind of boring bullshit colors, which, I mean, granted, I love any and all a highlighter, but when it comes to things that are more celestial, more just kind of fun, I wouldn't expect Dior to come out with that. But the fact that they came out with a blue highlighter that just looks, dare I say, professional. It's like the most professional blue highlighter I'll ever own. Like, if I worked in an office still, I'd be wearing that shit all the time, and I'd be demanding motherfucking attention. It's so good. So yes, we love a good Dior moment. We love her. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I have in terms of that stuff. So let's move on to mascara. So mascara, I have two recommendations. I have the Bad Gal Bang. This one's good. I remember getting this a long time ago and being lukewarm about it, and now I'm like, I cannot stop. And specifically, I love the brown color. I think it's called Rebel Brown. This one's so good. If you're looking for a nice brown mascara that gives you length and separation without the crumbling and the flakes and all the other kind of garbage bullshit, then definitely get this Benefit one. It's so good. Like, I love Benefit mascara because it often just provides a lot of length and a lot of volume, and it never falls. And I love and appreciate that. Now, the other one that I recommend is from House Labs. This one's really good. The only difference, though, I would say is that this one can be a little bit more of a drier formula. So at the end of the day, like say hour 8, you might kind of be fishing a little bit of like crumbles in your eyes that it's kind of annoying, but thankfully it doesn't happen all the time. So rest assured, it's not going to be like ruining your makeup throughout the day. It's just at the 8-hour mark. So kind of just something to be aware of. But I like this one, and it's actually what I have on my eyes today. I like it because it gives a nice amount of volume, and it looks really, dare I say, natural. I don't mess around with any sort of false lashes. I don't really give a shit about them. So I'm always looking for something that just makes me look like I have eyelashes, gives me a little bit of definition in the eye department, and something that really just, I don't know, makes them stand out. And what I like about this brush head, well, although it looks like a little bit of a Christmas tree moment, it really does a nice job coating my lashes. I feel like I don't need to build them up. I really get a nice amount of product after a couple of uses. Like, this is really, really fucking lovely. Again, the only downside is that it does kind of crumble a little bit towards the like end of the day. But who gives a shit though? It's the end of the day. Everybody looks like a raccoon anyway. So yeah, this one's really good. I hope to see more colors in the future. I would love to see a brown, for example. That would be pretty good. Or like a berry color. Ooh, that would be so lovely. Okay, so I have that. Oh, let's move on to eyeshadow palettes. And I only have actually one. I know. There hasn't really been a lot of eyeshadow that has come out lately, if I'm going to be honest with you. So it's kind of like scraping the bottom of the barrel with this one. But these two eyeshadow products, I firmly stand by. The Natasha Denona Bloom palette is what I currently have on my eyes today. This is a very beautiful, warm tone, peachy pink palette. That's it. Like, if you are familiar with Natasha Denona formula, then you're going to like this. One, aesthetically, it's really, really pretty. It's probably one of the prettier palettes in my opinion. And I love the color story. I think it's just so beautiful, so cohesive. Is this original? No, you definitely have this in your collection, so kind of, you know, take that with a grain of salt. But if you're looking for a nice basic bitch palette that kind of just checks all the boxes, that has that beautiful warmth to it, then definitely look at this one. It's really, really good. But the one though that kind of shocked me is this little guy. And this is the, this is from Urban Decay. This is the Moon Dust shadow. And I have it in the shade Space Cowboy. And this is perfection. I'm not really huge into a lot of single shadows, but the one thing that I find myself just using all the time is the Merit Solo Shadow. And then I pop this on top of it and it looks so good. I don't even use any glitter primer or anything. I just rub my little finger in there, tap it on my eyeball, and it is so good. It lasts all day. It doesn't fall down my face. It looks like a tiny little star bursted all over my eyelid. Like, it looks perfect. There's not a bad thing that I can say about it. So I'm so excited for this sale because I think there's like 5 different colors and I need to pick up the other 4 like ASAP immediately, because if they're anything like Space Cowboy, then I'm just going to be obsessed. It's funny, like I find myself, I used to be like, oh, I don't with single shadows, I only really just utilize big palettes, but now I'm just kind of finding myself doing like super simple things, and a lot of it involves using those Merit Solo shadows and then kind of using this. Anytime I go to theme parks, I feel like my eye look is pretty much a Merit Solo shadow and an Urban Decay Space Cowboy. And I always get compliments. Everyone's like, oh, it's so pretty. I'm like, thank you. It's just so nice. I can't really say a bad thing about it. The glitter, while yes, she is very glittery and stuff, it's not overwhelming. Like, I don't feel like I have a bunch of glitter bukkake that's falling on my face and I just look like I f***ed a disco ball. I don't have any of those issues. It just looks divine. I don't know, it's just so good. So if you're looking for a nice little single shadow that, dare I say perfect, and way better than those fucking Patrick Ta duos, although I do have a soft spot now for them, but still very expensive and who gives a shit, definitely get the Moon Dust one. Like, it's good. It's good. And I saw that they're releasing a Moon Dust palette and my heart skipped a beat when I saw it. And I was like, I need to have it now, like right now. Okay, so let's move on to some lip products. I feel like I just don't ever shut up about these Fenty Beauty gloss bombs. The little gloss bombs, stick, high shine, whatever. There isn't a bad shade in the bunch, but the ones that I want to talk about in particular is that they released these kind of shimmer ones. And so I have what's currently on my face right now is See You in Miami, which is a very beautiful, like peachy pink kind of a color. It's so good. So if you were worried that, oh, there's like so much sparkle and it's gonna feel gritty and gross, this has the best longevity. It doesn't have any sort of texture problem. It doesn't get all over your face. Like, it's so good. So if you are a fan of the original, just know that you're gonna love the fucking glitter formula one. It's so pretty. Between the See You Miami and the Fussy shade, oh my, I cannot. I just love them because they kind of provide like a nice amount of shine. So I love wearing them in kind of like my Zoom meetings because it just kind of gives this really beautiful emphasis that I am a shiny bitch that you do not f with. So good, so good. So highly recommend checking out either one of the formulas. Honestly, they're all so good, and they will definitely come into the casket with me, which I should do an updated video, by the way. If you want to see an update what's in my casket, let me know. This will definitely be at the top though, because Fenty Beauty is so good. So good. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice hybrid of lipstick and gloss and you want like impeccable shine that will make you shine like a diamond, get this one. It's so good. Now, the other thing I want to recommend is the Merit lip liners. I love them. The signature lip liners are so good. Now, keep in mind, I am someone that doesn't like lip liners. I think lip liners are kind of a useless piece of shit trash product in my opinion, because I've never found a lip liner that worked well for me. Lip liners are usually very, very hard and they hurt and they just destroy my face and I feel sad, and they always make me look like I f***ed a duck. Whatever, but it always makes me look a little weird. Like I took a vacuum clean. I guess a vacuum would be better than saying I had sex with a duck, but you know what I'm saying, all right? Anyway, what I hate about it is that I can never like draw my lips properly and it always looks f***ed up. That is no longer a problem now because these Merit lip liners make me look like I actually have lips. But keep in mind that it is a very hydrating formula, so longevity is not as amazing as, say, probably a standard lip liner that's more matte, that will definitely be glued to your face, but that is not a huge problem for me because I really, really, really like things that are comfortable. I like things that are hydrating. You do get like a good amount of longevity with this product, but it's not going to be anywhere near like say a traditional lip liner. Again, because of that matte, dusty, dry formula that's somehow glued to your face. These definitely have a little bit more hydration, a little bit more slip to them. So kind of keep that in mind. Someone mentioned this in my Merit video and I kind of can't stop thinking about it. I feel like these are kind of meant for people who really don't like lip liner, like myself. So if you really don't like lip liner because you never found a product that worked for you, I say give one of these a whirl. They're so good. I love the Mayfair shade. That Mayfair shade is so beautiful and it pairs really beautifully with the next product that I'm going to talk about. But again, I like them because they're comfortable, they're easy to use, and they're overall just fun. And I like the fact that when I wear them, I feel like I have bigger lips. I don't want to go get filler. There are other things I could spend my money on that would be so much better, like tiny dumpsters, for example, stuffed animals. Like I could kind of keep going, right? So I don't really need filler. This kind of gives me the appearance that I plump my lips up without making me look like I want to say fucked a duck, but it just kind of makes sense in my head. Anyway. All right. Okay, so the thing that pairs, I think, perfectly with those signature lip liners is the High Shine Tinted Lip Oil. Now, there is two different kind of formulas. Like you have like the regular kind of formula that doesn't have the sheen. This is the one that has the sheen. I guess 2025 is the year that everybody looks like they f***ed a disco ball, and I'm here for it, right? These provide a little bit of sheen without, you know, again, crazy glitter bukkake or anything like that. Now, I will say the difference between these tinted lip oils and say the Fenty, like there is definitely glitter. Like you can see the shine. It is very noticeable in comparison to the Merit that is much more demure. She's mindful, okay? This one has more of a softer appeal to it. And dare I say, just professional glitter. This would pair perfectly. Actually, this and the lip liner would have paired perfectly with also my Dior highlighter if I was still going into the office, you know, 5 days a week. But since I'm not, I have to create sorcery during Zoom meetings, but that's besides the point. Now, these are great because again, incredible longevity, super comfortable, and I love the tints of these lip oils. Like they have a really nice opacity. So if you're looking for color lip oil, these are perfect. Yeah, I can't really say enough good things about Merit. Like they're just lovely. I just love them. But anyway, so we have those products, and I think, no, I have one more thing, which I don't have in front of me because it's in my shower, but I'll just pop it right here. This is the product from Amika. It's called the Bust Your Brass Toning and Strength Repair Mask. This product is so good. If you have like platinum, you know, whatever hair like I do, which I know right now it kind of doesn't look all that great. I need to go get it done. But during that time before I see my hairdresser, I like to take care of my hair. I'm basically bleaching and frying the shit out of it, you know, every couple of months or so, whatever, right? And so in the in-between, I want to make sure that my hair is very healthy. And since discovering this product, I feel like my hair looks brighter and healthier and it feels good. And even my girl that does my hair, she always comments that my hair feels and looks good. And she always makes me laugh because she's like, yeah, you know, because like we bleached the hell out of your head. She's like, I'm surprised it hasn't fallen out yet because that's how much you do it. But I have to say that discovering kind of Amika and their like purple shampoo conditioner line, as well as this mask, I feel like has been really just doing wonders for my hair. I've tried a lot of different purple shampoo, conditioner, you know, treatment masks and stuff. And I feel like the one thing I always come back to is Amika. I don't know. It's so good. So I don't use this hair mask all the time. I try to use it like maybe, I think like once a week or every other week. But I find when I do use it, my hair is so much more softer and so glorious. And it just looks so like refreshed and just beautiful. And it kind of has a little bit of like a bounce to it. I don't know. It's just perfect. So if you're looking for like a really nice kind of a strengthening mask and you are platinum, definitely go check out that product. Okay. All right, time. I did it. I feel good about that. Now I would love to hear from y'all. Let me know down below what you plan on picking up during the sale, or if you're not going to shop the sale at all, let me know because I love hearing from you. And yeah, if there's any recommendations of products that you want to see me talk about, let me know down below because again, we love engagement on this channel. And yeah, without further ado, I want to say thank you so much to my beautiful patrons and YouTube members for keeping this garbage boat afloat. I love your faces, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.